Okay, this week on AGR, we're going to be reviewing Warhawk, which is the newest of flight simulation games from Sony for the Sony PlayStation. Listen to this. Warhawk is a sort of flight simulation game. I'd have to say it's a cross between a flight simulation game and an adventure game because there's also a storyline. There's video at the beginning. First of all, actually watch the opening.
Your mission's a little different. Creel's been using some kind of new fuel source, and I want you two to find it.
Nothing like a little search and destroy, right, Hatch?
Walker, you misread your briefing. I want you to go into the hot zone and bring that fuel source back. Lock it down and power it up. We have a priority 1 launch.
Where did they get these actors? They come with acting lessons. Anyway, so you're in an actual military helicopter, and you have to recover different objects, different things for the adventure, and you have different levels you go through. Now, the one thing is, it's a hard game to get used to because of the controls. How many buttons are on this thing? And you're using all of them for Warhawk. Once you get used to the controls, though, it's a great, great game. The only thing I can say that is bad about the game is that it lacks certain levels. It doesn't take too long to go through the whole adventure once you do get used to controlling the helicopter. So for that, I'd have to shave off a whole G. 4 out of 5 Gs because, well, not enough levels. Warhawk. It's a good game, though. I'd buy it. All right, this week's game review is Destruction Derby. For which format? Sony PlayStation. Now listen to this. It's made by Psygnosis, this game. And when you saw on the sampler disc, it looked great. You were smashing cars, the car gets dented. And when I first popped in the real game, we realized, me and my friends, it was kind of hard to play, hard to control, and it really puts you off the game right at first. But I did have a day where I got to play it and play it and play it, and the more I got used to it, and the more I got used to manipulating the controls, the more I loved this game. There are 4 modes of play. There's time trials, which is basically time trials. There's wrecking racing, where you're racing and as well getting extra points for hitting other cars. There's also Destruction Derby, which is a lot of fun. It's a huge oval, and basically it's gladiators, but you're in a car, and you get a certain amount of points for smashing the other cars. If you make a guy do 360, you get 10 points. If you hit his fender, you get a certain amount of points. All you have to do with this game, I'm telling you, sit down, learn the controls, and really with any game, sit down, learn the controls, and learn to manipulate whatever it is you're driving or using, because once you get that, once you get the hang of that, the game starts to really show itself in its like true form. I'm telling you, I give it a 4 out of 5 on the anti-gravity scale because it's a great game, but stick with it, sit with it, and learn the controls. Oh.